Good morning, dragons.
Good morning, dragons.
Good morning, dragons.
Good morning, dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Wednesday, September 9th, 2020. Flame, it's the second day of school. We got through the first day of school, and it's another wonderful day. Sun is out. We're going to have 12 hours and 45 minutes of sunlight. But before we enjoy the second day of school, we'd like to take a moment to pause, put our hand on our heart, and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now pause for a moment of silence. Thanks, Dragons. And you might have heard in the beginning, when Flame and I, right before we got on air, you might have heard three very special dragons say, "Good morning, Dragons." And that was Miss Vergara, she went first, and Miss Oaks, she went second, and Miss Galicia, she went third. And you can do that too. If there's a video that you want to submit to us, maybe a Flipgrid or maybe another video, you can send it to us where you say, "Good morning, dragons," or anything else that you want to have in an introduction. We'll review it, and we'll see if we can put you on the news. It's just one of the ways that we're trying to make the news a little bit more interactive for you. Speaking of being interactive, we are in Virginia. How could you be any more interactive than where you are right now, right, Flame? And we thought when we do our Coast to Coast feature for the week, right? So Coast to Coast is describing looking deeper into, can you hold that for me, Flame? Can you just, thank you. Looking from way over here in the Pacific Ocean all the way over here to the Atlantic Ocean, right? So we're going to just peer in somewhere in the United States from the West Coast to the East Coast. And today, I think it's a pretty big no-brainer that we're going to start in Virginia, since that's where we are right now. And earlier this summer, Flame and I were just kind of exploring through Virginia, and we never realized just how many farms there are in Virginia. And how many farms do you think there are in Virginia? Just in general, Dragons, how many farms do you think there are? Do you think there are 20 farms in Virginia? How about 100? How about 4,000? More? How many more, Flame? Over 43,000 farms? That's incredible. 43,000 farms, but I don't see any here. Where are they? They're all over the state, and a lot of them are along the coast and in southern Virginia. Very cool. Over 43,000 farms that produce lots of things, and it's actually the #1 industry in Virginia. So Flame, I've got a quiz for you, and you can play along too, Dragons, if you want to think you know just how much Virginia makes in their farm industry. What do you think the top 5 things are that Virginia has on their farms when they produce an industry that's called agriculture? What are the top 5? I got a marker here. Let's think. Shout it out if you know it too, Dragons. If you think you know maybe some things that are on farms, well, that's so funny. You got it right the first time. There are what's called broilers, but we know them as chickens, right? Chickens are #1. How about that? That's kind of fun. What do you think the second one is, Flame? It's close to chickens. It's kind of like a farm friend. If you were to read a book, you might have another farm animal like, that's right, very good. It's like cows or cattle. That comes in at 2. Okay? And then the third one, I'll give you a small hint. That one is a little different because it's not an animal. It is actually just flowers and plants that grow in a greenhouse. Oops. Greenhouse. Greenhouse plants. That comes in at #3. All right? #4 is what? What do you think 4 is? So if we have chickens here, cattle, greenhouse, and then dairy products. That comes in at 4, and we've got one more here, Flame. What do you think that 5th one is? I'll tell you, it's a holiday that a lot of us celebrate. It's very popular. Who knew that there were so many of these in Virginia? You got it, Flame. Turkeys. Crazy turkey farms. So these make up the top 5 industries in Virginia. And I didn't know that there were so many farms in Virginia, just opening our minds to learn something new. But when Flame and I were walking around the state earlier this summer, we came across this, and we thought you might enjoy it. Ooh, dun da da da! It's time for the birthday box. We had a lot of birthdays we had to cover yesterday, Flame. So let's see if we have any birthdays today. Let me scrounge around. Oh, we have 2. We have Shawade Jones. Shawade Jones in 6th grade. Happy birthday, Shawade. And Tahara Bendara in pre-K class, in Head Start, in Miss Jones's class. Happy birthday, Tahara. So 2 dragons and 2 more staff member dragons, Flame. So let's see here. On September 8th, on the first day of school, we had Miss Garrett's birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Garrett. And today, Miss Gilchrist! It's Miss Gilchrist's birthday, Flame. That's awesome. Happy birthday to all of our dragons. And, like we said yesterday, we looked for mail. Did we get any students that wrote us in the mailbox? Let's see. We got a letter. 2 letters. Dear Flame, I hope you guys are doing well and had a great summer. What I did to get ready for school was getting all the supplies. I had to get another computer because the first one wasn't working. I really missed you this summer. I'm looking forward to this year. From Emma Ortiz, now in 5th grade in Miss Hicks' class. And yes, it's the same Emma Ortiz as last year. Remember our question yesterday, Dragons? What did you do to prepare? Well, Emma prepared by getting a new computer and got some new supplies. Dear Flame, I got a puppy. Someone got a puppy to prepare for this year. How was your summer? We know Flame had an awesome summer. Thanks for all you do. From Joey Jeske. Also in 5th grade. Thanks, 5th graders. Well, Flame, that was kind of nice of them. On the second day of school, we already have 2 letters. And Miss Flaherty. And I think part of the inspiration behind Miss Flaherty sending us this postcard, look, it has a farm on it. I wonder what cereal this is. Well, hi, Dragons. I hope each of you enjoyed this historic first day of school. Keep your minds open and never stop giving your best effort. You never know when you'll learn something new. Have a super second day at Camelot. Lots of love, Miss Flaherty. Yeah, so here's how it looks a little closer. It definitely feels like a cereal box, but I wonder what cereal this is. Do you think that she'll send us a postcard with the other side in the mail? We'll have to see. I don't know. All right, thanks, Miss Flaherty. So now our question of the day. So when we were looking in different classrooms, that's kind of the fun of virtual learning, of the many cool things. We can go in different rooms at different times. And Flame and I were visiting a 1st grade classroom. And they were reading a story, and it was a really nice story. And what they said at the end of this story was, so let's always remember what a great team we can be. You have our back, we have yours. We're a classroom family. And we heard that in Miss Snyder's class. That got us to thinking of our question of the day. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to be a good member of the family? Right? What are you going to do to make sure that your family, if it's your family at home, if it's your classroom family, what are you going to do to make sure that the family stays strong? And think about it and maybe share what some of your thoughts are, because if everybody contributes, who knows the possibilities that can happen. If you want to write us, if you want to check out Flame's Twitter feed, or you want to let us know how you're doing, please by all means let us know. You can go to Twitter at Camelot Flame, or you can write me, Mr. Salerno, at mgsalerno@fcpsschools.net. So on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Salerno. We hope you have a wonderful second day, Dragons. Stay safe, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.